Isabel Sorling, a Swedish Christian singer, was known for her powerful voice and her ministry of worship.
Activate your health guard with Pastor C. Daniel. Looking for divine healing and peace? Pastor C. Daniel is here to pray for you. Simply send your name and Pastor C. Daniel will personally pray for your health and well-being. Countless lives have been transformed through the power of prayer and Jesus' healing power. Don't miss your chance to receive God's refuge and healing. Subscribe now to unlock premium content and witness the change in your life. Join 100,000 plus members on this powerful journey of faith and healing. Your miracle could be just one prayer away.
Her music touched the hearts of many, spreading the love of God and the power of faith through every note. But Isabel's life took an unexpected turn when she was diagnosed with cancer, a diagnosis that would change everything. It all began when Isabel started feeling unwell. What started as an occasional fatigue turned into severe exhaustion, and soon she noticed that her body was not responding the way it used to. After a series of tests, the doctors confirmed her worst fear: she had cancer. The doctors told her it was serious and required immediate attention. The news shattered her, but it also ignited something deep within her, a belief that her God, her Savior, Jesus Christ, could heal her, no matter the severity of the illness. Isabel had always been a woman of strong faith, and she knew that Jesus' healing power was not just something from the past, but something that could still be experienced today. She had seen God move in her life before, and now, she needed to lean on that faith more than ever. Isabel's first response wasn't panic, but prayer. She turned to the Bible and to God's promises of healing. One verse that became her anchor during this difficult time was Isaiah 53 verse 5, which says, "But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities, the punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed." This verse reminded Isabel that Jesus had already paid the price for her healing, that through his suffering, she could find restoration. As her health continued to decline, Isabel's faith grew stronger. She surrounded herself with family, friends, and members of her church community who stood in agreement with her, praying for a miracle. She would often lie in bed, feeling the weight of her illness, but she would close her eyes and imagine the presence of Jesus beside her. She imagined his healing hands, his love, and his grace pouring over her. One night, as Isabel was resting in her home, she had a profound experience. She describes it as an encounter with Jesus, a moment where she felt his presence in a tangible way. It wasn't an audible voice, but an overwhelming sense of peace and love that flooded her heart. In that moment, she felt Jesus' healing touch, and she knew that he was with her, holding her in his arms and taking away the pain and the fear. Isabel vividly remembers a vision she had during this time, a vision of Jesus standing at the foot of her bed, looking at her with compassion and love. She could feel his presence, not just as a distant figure, but as someone deeply involved in her life, someone who was personally ministering to her. The vision was brief, but it left her with an unshakable sense of peace. She felt that Jesus was telling her that she would be healed, and that she would not be alone in this journey. Woke up feeling different. The fatigue that had plagued her for so long seemed to lift. The pain that had been a constant companion was no longer there. She felt a renewed sense of strength and vitality, something she hadn't experienced in months. Over the course of the following weeks, Isabel's health continued to improve. She went for follow-up tests, and the results were nothing short of miraculous. The doctors were stunned to find that the cancerous cells had significantly diminished. Isabel, on the other hand, knew exactly what had happened. It was Jesus who had healed her. She had trusted in his power, and he had answered her prayers. Isabel did not keep her healing to herself. She felt compelled to share her testimony with others, especially those who were struggling with their own health battles. She knew that her experience was not just about her, but about God's glory. She wanted others to know that Jesus still heals today, just as he did in the Bible. She began to speak at churches and conferences, sharing her story of miraculous healing. Isabel's testimony was not just a story of physical recovery, but a story of spiritual restoration. It was a testimony of how Jesus had taken her through the darkest valley and brought her into the light of his grace. Isabel's healing was a turning point in her life. She realized that, through her suffering, she had drawn closer to Jesus than ever before. She had learned to rely on his strength and to trust in his timing. She had discovered that, even in the most challenging times, Jesus was always there, offering his peace, his comfort, and his healing power. Though she continues to use her voice to sing and lead worship, Isabel's purpose has evolved. Her music is now infused with a deeper understanding of God's love and healing power. She writes songs of hope, faith, and redemption, knowing that God has a plan for everyone, even in the midst of illness. Isabel's healing was a miracle, but more than that, it was a testament to the power of faith in Jesus Christ. She learned that no matter the circumstances, Jesus is always with us, and his power is greater than any disease or illness. Through faith, prayer, and a relationship with Jesus, anything is possible. Isabel Sorling's story is a powerful reminder of the healing power of Jesus Christ. She was healed from cancer through her unwavering faith and trust in Jesus, and she continues to share that message of hope with the world. Her journey is not just about physical healing, but spiritual renewal and growth. It is a testament to the fact that Jesus is still in the business of healing and restoring lives today. Whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, Jesus' power is available to all who call upon his name in faith.
Activate your health guard with Pastor C. Daniel. Looking for divine healing and peace? Pastor C. Daniel is here to pray for you. Simply send your name and Pastor C. Daniel will personally pray for your health and well-being. Countless lives have been transformed through the power of prayer and Jesus' healing power. Don't miss your chance to receive God's refuge and healing. Subscribe now to unlock premium content and witness the change in your life. Join 100,000 plus members on this powerful journey of faith and healing. Your miracle could be just one prayer away.